Warning. Please do not attempt to perform any of the stunts or activities in this show, as they are dangerous and can lead to serious injury. Video submissions of any kind are not accepted by One Side of the Coin or Heads or Tails Gaming.
Hey, welcome to One Side of the Coin. I'm your host, Steve the Gamer. With me, as always, my co-host,
Mack-Attack.
And yeah, so we're gonna get into doing a good discussion tonight about drafting Phage for Origins. Got it the right way? This way?
There you go.
That's right, whatever way we want to go with. Anyway, so what is it? Upside Down World?
The Upside Down Stranger Things?
Yeah, we're in the Upside Down World. Yeah, that's. Hey.
It wouldn't look this bright.
Wouldn't be this bright. It would be. No, oh, geez, here we go. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, jeez.
Where's our chat, Kenny?
I look like a demon.
Oh, did yeah. There,
Okay.
I got you. There you go.
You're gone.
And I'm like gone completely.
There you go.
Seriously?
Okay, put it back up. I can't see my own eyes.
Well, Joe was the first one to mention it. Yeah, we figured we'd do something totally different. We whipped through a vortex 3 weeks ago, so we're going to stay upside down. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna take a moment of silence for the Boston Bruins from last night. I know I'm wearing their shirt. I didn't wear a Genesis shirt today, unfortunately, but yeah, still support my team. What?
We had I totally forgot about this. We had a spirit day at my school.
Shrink the chat.
Did I miss something?
Shrink the chat.
Oh.
Like
Did I
narrow
miss
it.
something? Yeah.
So we had a spirit day at our school today, and it was dress up as your favorite character, bonus points if it's a Beauty and the Beast character, because it's a musical that's happening at my school, like next week.
Okay.
So I walked in with a Walking Dead shirt and a Boston Bruins coat, and I totally forgot about spirit day until my friend mentioned it, and I went, I'm a sad Boston Bruins fan because they lost last night.
They lost. Yeah,
That's my costume.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost last night. It's only game 2, so there's still a lot of hope that they're gonna pull through. My favorite team, obviously, the opposite side of my Genesis tattoo.
I'm still
lifelong Bruins
deciding
fan.
where I'm gonna put mine.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know where it's going.
We recently had our store championship not too long ago here at Heads or Tails Gaming, and we ran the draft format. So
Totally forgot about that.
I had the opportunity to play as Mack-Attack was the organizer for it, and she ran the tournament in the store while we played. So drafting, I was trying to get my thoughts wrapped around like the best champions for drafting, just using straight up Origins. And noticed what's the word I'm looking for? A pattern, more or less, right? And trying to focus on who would be the best out of the newer champions for drafting, right? So some of the players did play some of the older champions. We saw, I think, Anubia, and a couple of, I think that was it, eh? Was it only Nubia? I forget. I think she was the only one. But anyway, the first one that I really wanted to focus on was Satir, right? So I know Sid played Satir and just dominated over everybody.
Oh, I thought Sid played Nubia.
No. The first one he played Satir. The second one he played, I think it was the second one, maybe. Hey, Sid. Yeah. Who'd you play for the second draft, for the qualifier? Or like for the prelim, sorry. You played Satir, then...
And then I played...
Was it Nubia?
No. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
It wasn't a new one.
Yeah, it was a month ago. And then you played Satir again, right? For the last one. Yeah, so anyway. So following suit with him on the second, he played Satir the first one, just dominated over everybody. Did we disappear?
We're gone.
For those who dare.
I was gonna say, did they
yeah, our
still
tech
see
guy's
us?
like
He's messing around
going
with
crazy
the
with our
computer.
screen.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Just here to bully you.
Bullying us. I'm trying to.
Drive here. You're killing me.
You're killing me.
Well, then stop
that one's
texting
not
and
even
driving,
upside down.
Joe.
It's because we're upside down, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Hi, KFC.
KFC. Yay. I followed suit on the second prelim, and I went with Satir to try and more or less duplicate, not 100% duplicate what he was running, because it's very difficult in a draft because you never know what you're going to pull, right? And then I wasn't as successful as he was with his Satir. However, I noticed that the majority of the other players, like when we were drafting and the packs were going around, we were seeing a lot of... What?
You're such a nerd.
Is he making fun of me because of my hand gestures?
We lost the coin flip.
We lost the coin flip.
Because we're upside down.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So as the packs are going around, I was noticing a lot of Phage. Right, Phage kept coming around, and nobody was really picking up so much Phage, except on the very first prelim. I was Benji was playing Phage, and he was using some absolutely ridiculously good cards for a draft. Phage, which caught me by surprise.
Well, Phage first came out in the says. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
why
right?
we saw so much of it. It was new.
Yeah, so there's
Stop doing that.
so much.
Flipping it around.
No, that's okay. Just let it go.
He's having fun. He's bored. KFC said it's been a while.
Oh, it's been a while. Oh, okay, because he had
We
JCs.
streamed
Anyway,
last week, didn't we?
what?
We streamed last week.
Yeah, it was our first, after, I think, 4 or 5 weeks break that we took. Anyway, can we focus on draft?
Yep.
All right, so packs going around, seeing a lot of Phage going around. However, there was the one deck that Benji was playing on the first draft, just dominating using Phage, right? So, and I think Satir ended up taking it first off for the first one. So I decided on the actual championship to win the mat here at the store. I played Alta, right? So went with Phage Axon being very good, and one card I really want to express, or two actually. So you can go to this screen, Kenny. Or show.
I refuse.
Okay, Kenny doesn't want to. These 3 cards. We'll try not to get the glare out. So, Alta.
We have all this room.
I know, right? But
And they gotta
we're
be
trying,
here.
They have to be there because there's too much glare on this side. Glare. Anyway.
Did you all get your mats for the store championship?
Yes. So the mat that you're looking at on the screen was our store championship mat. I worked with Jeff Bazito using his artwork that he did for my Chibi Necro, and then my Valentine's Day artwork of me and Idris together. Billy.
Hi, Billy.
And then just kind of split the mat. Sid actually won it. Sid Williams, 2021 champion. So anyway, Electropheromones and Veyuta Swarm. Okay, so if you plan on one suggestion, if you plan on drafting just Origins based and you're gonna go after Phage, highly recommend these 2 cards. Now, just one thing you got to keep in mind is the chi value is really high, and they do cost a considerable amount. However, in a draft,
They give you a bunch of bucks.
it's the 6 damage on the Electropheromones is ridiculous. Like, it just wipes out, especially if you're going to face Satir, which I have a funny feeling that Satir is going to be more and more focused on, especially in a draft. Satir has that ability to put more stuff onto the battlefield, or in the arena, I should say, at a faster rate than your opponent for a very cheap cost, right? With the way that the Satir draft decks are being built, right? So with Chaos and Bellum, they have very cheap poker summons, small end summons, but even the bigger ones as well. So
For
I mean,
Phage?
for no,
Oh,
for
sorry.
Chaos and Bellum, which is Satir.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? The Electropheromones is going to be able to deal with that. What's that?
Oh, sorry. I missed part of what you said because I was reading this to try and understand what we were talking about.
Okay.
And so I missed the fact that we went on to Chaos and Vellum.
Yeah,
and
for
that,
Satyr.
And that Green is dealing with it. Because I was reading so that I could...
And there's like 3 squirrels over in the park.
Shut
up. Right?
Reading, I'm sorry. Okay, that these can deal with...
Well, especially the electropheromones.
Development,
Doing the 6 damage, and whatever dies, you get a
Vegeta in that spot,
token in that spot, right? Just the 6 damage alone is brutal. It's very good. 31 ore to play it. So you take a look at some of the other Phage champions, they're not going to be able to handle a lot of these. But if you're able to score a few of these in a draft, I highly recommend it, especially if you want to play Phage. And I recommend Alta on this on the build. Vegeta Swarm on top of it is really good. The awareness, you can protect yourself with a bunch of small little bugs or whatnot, depending on who you're facing. Can be very effective. It gives you 1 turn advantage, and just little guys that can move in. They don't think it's a real big threat because they're only 1/1s, but they can be a nuisance, right? So, and it is 7 chi, cost of 18 aura, just to get you all those little bit of summons that could, potentially just move in, crawl in, work their way in, and swarm the arena, right?
Even if, you pick up a lot of the
Electropheromones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In a draft, it's like you don't have to play all of them.
You don't really necessarily, have to
have
play
them and they're good, right?
And it is very situational because you want to make it as effective as you possibly can.
Like
so
you can play this, right? Kill stuff, put bugs out, and then play this right after to get just more bugs.
Even more bugs,
like double
exactly.
bugs.
But you want to get the most use out of the electropheromones, meaning you want to have them with a bunch of summons within the awareness, right? To get the full effectiveness, especially if they're playing a lot of big stompy summons, right? And with Satyr, you have the Emergent Worm, you have the Crawler, right? Those are a real big threat when it comes to Chaos summons. Mind you, you're not going to see them in Origins, but if you're doing...
they're still playable.
Beta.
Was beta the last printing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then Nutty J2 wouldn't even have it. Yeah. But I mean, we were using the OP promo packs, which has Death's Companion in it, which is how some of my players that were in the tournament had use of them, right? So, but it all depends on what you're drafting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can take care of those big beefy summons. Get you some little guys right on top of it. So. In the draft as well, though, for balance, for Alta, because she does have that electric attack, you're looking at Electric Strike, a really good 3 chi summon, 3 chi card for less cost, right? It's going to reserve your aura because she has the electric attack. You can, you can play these at a cheaper cost, and it's a 3 chi balancing out, say, your Vegeta Swarm, or alongside a 4 chi to balance out the electropheromones. Some of the other higher end Phage ones, again, of course, you want to look for your caustic millipedes because of the decay, and then your
coronavirus.
Picornavirus. Or coronavirus.
The one with the electric strike is good because it's played at Swift, right? So
it is a Swift speed, yeah.
She hits with the electric.
Yeah.
So you respond for the end of turn.
Exactly.
These, and then it's only costing 4 instead because you've already done electric damage.
Yeah, both of her attacks, either whether it's at Swift or action. However, you have to let this resolve before you can do this, right? So you can't stack it. So if you put
I know, but I mean it's in response to the end of turn because it's a Swift. You can do that.
Yeah, and then you're playing it at 4 aura instead of 8. Exactly, right? You're reserving your aura a little bit, especially to play these bigger, higher costing ones, right?
Yeah, you want to save your aura for those.
Yeah, exactly. So just a quick note on that. If you're drafting Origins, it's a recommendation to look for basically these. There are a lot of other cards too that could potentially be really, really good for drafting Phage. And we're going to take a look at some of them because we're going to get into opening some origins here, kind of in a draft style. So
We forgot about one.
no, I want to. This is outside of drafting, and we're going to try.
Well, I figured before we open that, we talk about other cards.
We are talking about this card right now.
Yeah.
Away. Okay. Last year's championship.
It's away.
Last year's championship. Okay. I think for Cato, those who were playing Cato, especially in the top 8, against the big championship deck last year of the Angels that caught everybody by surprise. If
That was a shocker.
If this card was played in any of those Cato decks, I think Cato would have walked all over Nubia
hands
in
down.
a heartbeat.
Hands down.
Okay, so you read the card. What's it do?
Return target summon and aways awareness to its owner's thoughts. It's got the triangle. So, like,
Yes.
if you're here, it's got the here, and then boop, boop, boop.
So if you're being flanked or if you're getting attacked directly on.
Yeah.
Kind of,
And you
right.
just kind of return it. So those angels, gone.
Gone. Exactly.
Gone.
So
And it only costs 16 aura to play.
16 aura to play this thing. Now, if you're looking at it from a resource standpoint, you're going to come up on top, right? Especially whether you're playing Alta, Cato, anybody with, or even Nubia herself, right? If you're going Nubia against Nubia kind of thing. Anybody that's playing mass amount of summons, really big, high attacks, especially like the Angel. And the Angel costs how much?
6.
No. 6. 6 what? How much? No. The Angel?
Angel of Retribution, that's HG 26?
25.
Oh, 25. Oh my
It's
god,
25.
I'm
Why are you
like...
saying 6?
Oh my god, I'm out of it tonight.
The
She's
Angel
got 6
Retribution.
health, that's why.
It costs
does.
6.
It costs...
No.
It's even a better card.
It's been a
Yeah.
long day, alright?
Yeah, I guess.
It's been a week
The
as well.
squirrels are at it again.
Yeah, the squirrels are having a Thursday night party. They know I'm off tomorrow. So they're,
Yeah, you have no school.
they're having a party up there.
So when
25 aura.
you kind of stay back a little bit, you let those big giant summons come up, right?
And then you just kind of boop.
Now on the build for away, you're looking at small little tiny poker summons yourself, right? So you're going to come up on top in the long run on your aura. Okay, so like especially if they're playing, big giant summons that cost a lot of aura, exactly like the Angel. You're going to be playing this. They've spent 25. You're only spending 16 aura.
You're sending it back.
You're
They're gonna
sending
be
it back
so
to their
mad.
hand, right? So now they have to spend another 25 to bring it back out. Now, on the average, how many angels can you actually get in the arena
How many?
during a game?
Got
Like even you got to look at the highest aura
so
for a champion,
150,
which is 150.
So you can get 6.
You can get 6 total.
160
See?
with champion plus.
See, I knew the number 6 would come in handy at some
Wasn't there
point.
the 160 champion with the champion pluses?
Yeah, but even with a 160 champion, you're still not getting more than 6 angels out on the board.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
But the angels are mainly played with Nubia, and she's got 150, so that's what I'm thinking of, right?
Well,
So you can only get 6 out in a game.
Yeah, because the Angel is a tribal. It's Bellamaxon, right? So it's primarily used because all the other Bellamaxon champions are not as high of aura.
Yeah,
right?
and
So
you need a
it's
lot of aura for her.
ideal that Nubia is the one that uses the Angels the most, which was shown at the championship.
Yeah.
But having to force your opponent to waste that aura, right? Like
And you can
even
keep
on the
doing it.
yeah, you can keep doing it, and you're still going to come up on top with more aura than they are in the long run.
Yeah.
Now, I know Axon does have that aura gaining, like, recuperating abilities,
Yeah.
right? Like using Aura Surge, right?
Yeah, but aura surge
It's
is-
not enough.
No.
It's not enough, right? I mean, how they're going to wheel down their timeline.
Yeah, what are you
just
paying?
trying to get back enough.
5?
You have to pay 5 energy
5 energy for 10 aura.
for 10 aura, exactly. So you have to spend 5, 10,
15 cards for 30 aura to
to
be
get
able
30
to play
aura to
one
play
angel
one
again.
angel
yeah.
back, right? So
Wow.
your timeline's gonna just
Bad.
go down to nothing, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it in that way, right?
And it's like 15 cards may not sound like a lot out of what? How many?
50.
A 50 card deck, right?
Yeah.
But it adds up in the long run.
Exactly,
Like,
That's like over 20%. That's almost 30% already.
Yeah, so just doing the math on it, and it's like you may be able to recoup enough to get one additional angel out, but what else are you playing? What, like, I mean, are you going to play nothing else throughout the entire round, right? Or
no, you're
match?
gonna have to play other things, like to keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. So
You can't just rely on the angels. So then it's like, you know, you're bringing down your timeline to bring back more aura, spending that aura, and then everything's just shooting down, you know, as quickly as you are in quicksand.
yeah, exactly. You're going to put yourself in a quicksand
Yeah.
position, right? Oh yeah, you want to open it? Just that.
Right. So yeah, it's like
On camera, what are you doing? There you go.
Okay.
it's just,
Ouch.
what do you mean, ouch?
I'm just kidding.
You have witnessed for the first time ever a live murder.
Not quite. So we're gonna open up some packs here and take
What's
a
this
look.
new? This first print.
First pack.
Wow. I didn't realize
No,
there was
no.
a
We're gonna
first
keep
print
this.
Oh, we're gonna keep talking
Keep this
about that,
here.
okay?
Yeah, we're gonna keep focusing on away.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll just throw that aside. Okay, so we're gonna look for some cards and do a quick Kato build on away.
I pulled away at the first back.
Yeah. So there's one. Oh, speaking of Kato.
Hey! Now I got Iblis.
Oh.
I sound so
Iblis is
disappointed
really
about
good.
that. I promise I'm
Aw,
not. She's
you
good.
bad.
I mean, you were showing Tsunami. Ooh, that's like really bad glare. So you were showing Tsunami there for a second. On this build, you could use it. Snare?
No, Vortex.
What's that?
Vortex.
Vortex. Oh,
Say Vortex?
you showed a vortex, that's why.
We're
It's
spinning!
spinning. It was spinning, right? On this build, I mean, splashing in a couple of tsunamis is not going to hurt, right? You just got to really be careful
Yeah.
as far as your aura as well, right? So for an emergency kind of thing. Now, the one thing about away though is if you're playing against a spellcaster. Okay, so people are going to say, well, what if they're not playing a lot of summons? Are you really going to need away in the timeline? Away is a 6G. So for your forethoughts or your sideboard, so to speak, Chrono Walker. Okay, Chrono Walker is by far the best substitute card. So if you're going into the match, you don't really realize that they're a spellcaster. They start throwing out a bunch of AOE damage at you. They're not bringing down a lot of summons. Their aura's not really going. However, don't get rid of all your aways. Keep a couple in, but you can switch out the majority of them for Chronos, because away can not just be used defensively, defensively, can be used defensively as well. So if your summon that's standing right in front of you that you want to keep, right, is going to get obliterated, you use away. Pick it up, put it back in your own hand. Right now, you just got to be very careful on the amount that it's going to cost you in the long run to bring back that summon into the arena. Now, during the draft, I used it again with the Caustic Millipede with Alta, right? So my Millipede was going to die. It was down to 1 health anyway. So what I did was on the attack against it to wipe it out, I used a way to pick it up, and then I'm recasting it, and it's now back at full health. And I can decay something again if I did not get that opportunity
yeah, 'cause
to
you can
decay my opponent's champion, right? Which is the key thing you want to do when using Caustic, right?
And it doesn't specify that it has to be your opponent's stuff. It just says a summon.
A summon, exactly, right? So it could be yours
Why is it
as
so
well.
fuzzy?
What? I don't know. Kenny's out of focus.
There is no focus on this camera.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well,
Turn it.
listen. I didn't know that. That's your camera. There's a focus in there?
Yeah, look, watch. I'm turning it.
Oh
See how it's going blurry?
And then-
Turning it, and it's blurry.
and-
Yeah, see?
Okay, yeah, look at that. We're clear.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
You should be the tech person.
Oh, launch!
Yeah.
My
I know
favorite.
you like launch a
I
lot.
love the launch card.
I'm just looking for some cards.
Launch.
Okay, launch!
You got a launch too, yeah.
Oh, clone. Clone. Okay. Listen. We did a video a while back when the set first came out about how good clone was with certain, like a certain combo.
Yep.
We found a combo with it. What the hell was it? Away was part of it.
Necro. It was using Necro.
Necro, clone, and away, right?
Away. You could use away with that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had like a 3 comp. What is that? What is
Clone.
it? Oh my god. Yeah, no, because
That looks weird.
that's right.
We can make it even weirder. Just keep going.
Oh no. Bacterial Phage is still my wallpaper.
We'll clone again.
This one's not bad.
Oh, I
The
bought
frog,
one too.
the froggy. Yeah, he is a little bit higher for what he does. Like he does the 3 attack and Swift speed. Has that double forward awareness. 5 cheese, not bad.
Yeah.
3 health, 3 for 11 aura.
He's
right?
okay
So-
for a backup, especially during draft. If like you see him and you need summons, pick him up.
Yeah, he needs summons, and he balances himself out at 5.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jason. Long time no talk to.
Sorry, as you were. I got sudden vengeance. And bacterial phage.
Yeah.
That's my guys.
There's one specifically, as we're opening these up, that works really well, is Earth Main.
Low blow.
Low blow. Yeah, if you see stuff like Chittering, he's not bad. There's the Earth Main.
I was gonna make that joke too. Be like, imagine if one of us pulled him.
Because the cost on it's so cheap, right? Like, so 5 aura, it does exert you when it comes down, but it does have the blitz. It's only a 4 chi, 2 health, but does 3 damage, right? So probably by far the best to use. What are you doing?
Rhino
Rhino, what are you doing?
I don't know. How about a bug?
No, because we're looking for Axon and
But
Thymos.
bugs. And oh, hang on. I think a bug.
Bug, you and your bugs.
I love bugs.
I thought we were done talking about Phage.
Blood.
You're waiting.
You made me wait because I wouldn't stop talking about bugs.
So Snare's another good one to throw into the build, which is really good. And if you're looking for balance, soup's always good. I mean, you're pretty much by now we know what our standard best cards or staples more or less for the timelines. For Kato, but it doesn't necessarily. You don't necessarily have to use Kato. Like you can even switch it over to any Axon champion, whether it's Alta, let's say, if you really like Monot, is another one of the new ones that's has some popularity. Who else we got? Others. So, well, Core.
Yeah.
Core is not bad. Some people still play Core from time to time. What?
Bird draft. Thing. Goat. Yeah, bird draft goat.
But he's a little high on the thing. He does do 5 damage though, water attack. He's a little iffy because of his awareness, right? So his awareness is it's not a double forward. It's just
He's up.
like up forward, right?
So it's like if you're...
Which is kind of funny that he doesn't have a ranged attack, right? It's like, how does he hit that spot?
I think that's
I
just
think it's
his
because his
attack.
long neck, he just goes honk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got
his
an
long
epic.
neck. Hey!
Oh, that's all blurry.
Coronavirus.
What do you mean?
When I put it down, the glare,
Oh.
I couldn't see it.
I got headlock. Hang on, what colors are we looking for? Oh, yeah, here, have a headlock.
So,
Oops.
if you're gonna go on the Bellum side, here's another good one. Like all your tiny, smaller summons, that not gonna cost you a lot, right? So basically, it's the way that the timeline's working. Using a way is you want to drain out your opponent's resources, use up all their aura by casting, and then sending those summons back to their hand. Also, too, especially in a situation where you're getting hit a lot.
Keep going. Were you getting hit a lot?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought looking at the headlock.
Sorry. I was shocked about the fatigue. I forgot what fatigue did.
You can use them even against their smaller ones, especially just keep an eye on their resources. Watch their aura go down really fast by them having to resummon. But just don't get yourself in a situation where they're going to just all of a sudden boom, 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 lay a whole bunch of stuff down, and you're not going to be able to deal with it all in one shot. So you're going to want to have to bring in some of your own summons, right? But keep them on the lower side, right? Or your range guys like the Froggy here, or as I said, if you want to splash in, say like Tsunami, or if you're playing Alta, Electric Storms, right, as well, will definitely help out that timeline.
What about Picker?
That's another really good one. So I noticed too, like this one's 4, but where's the there he is. So yeah, so each affiliation's got more or less one of these kind of summons. Does 3 damage, only costs 9 aura, 3 health. They're absolutely amazing, right? 5 chi, so they balance each other out.
It's like the frog.
Cheap but effective, right? Cheap but effective. Like they are so good in a timeline based around. Oh, you got another away. Nice.
They cost so little. I pulled that in the first.
Based
pack.
around the strategy.
They cost so little, and they only do 3 damage. But it's
not
like,
only like I mean it's better than say the standard
well,
ones that do only
that's
2,
what I was
right?
saying. Some people will be like, oh well, I need things that do max damage. It's like, no, you don't. Those little
Not
guys are
necessarily.
just like he's gonna smack dab you in the head with the horns, and he's gonna run into your ankles.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Exactly.
what about this guy?
The turkey.
Turkey chicken.
Turkey chicken's another good one. Cheap and 2 damage at
Primary
5
ingredient of soup.
is really good, right?
Am I wrong?
What?
Am I wrong?
Not really.
But like as I said, you're gonna want to have Chrono on hand though in your forethoughts if they're not playing a lot of mass summons. Because Chrono, everybody already knows Chrono by far one of the best cards in the entire game. I got another away.
Face of face.
Face going through. There's another suit.
Oh,
Suit.
here I found the equivalent.
Yep, there's the prowling.
The Bellum one, yeah.
For Bellum, yep. And then I think there's still one for Phage and Thymos.
Yep.
Or no, we got Thymos. Chaos. Thank
and
you. Chaos.
Axon.
Which I haven't seen yet.
No.
I don't know who the Chaos one is yet.
I don't know either.
But I think they're all 9 aura to play them, I believe. And 3 damage. See if we can find it.
I guarantee you we'll find them in there somewhere. Oh,
Together.
got epic!
Nice rock crusher.
Bug. Bug.
And that's. Yeah, there's a nice outside of it.
Ow.
Did you find it? Oh.
The vortex!
You're supposed to throw it down, though.
the Inferno
There's the
Crawler.
Inferno Crawler, yeah. That
Oh.
thing is like. Well, in the Satyr build, right? Like, anybody that's, running Satyr, especially in the draft, right? They're going to be looking for those. Those things are just insanely good. slippery when wet. Bon Jovi reference. Nope. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I know. Now that's all
Now that
we're
we're looking
for.
it, there's an electropheromone. So.
All we're looking for now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like people that don't play them on a regular basis, you know, these kind of summons, right? Just grabbing them in a draft, use them in a draft, and experience how effective they can be, right? So,
Oh, so close.
yeah, he's not it, but he's a good card though. There's another line, right?
Yeah, we're talking about mini Chesmada.
Yes, I was like, if you're not able to find the ones you need for them, you go for those smaller substitutes, right?
Fuck.
Oh, here's the token for it, but this is the Phage one. That's just the token though.
Oh, that's the,
That's the
so
one.
Where's the blue one? Oh,
No, the
oh no.
Maricha is
Blue.
the blue.
Right. Okay, purple. Purple.
We need the. That's not him.
How many does Weasel have? Oh, he's 6.
Yeah. He's got the cast attack though.
We're looking for purple.
Yeah, we haven't found it yet.
Unless we have, because I was looking for blue.
No, we already got the. We
Well,
already got
that's
X
what I mean,
on.
but I forgot. I was like, ah.
We're almost out of the box.
I love how he's like, we're only gonna open a few.
Open the whole
Well,
box.
you got me on the
hunt now.
the hunt
Yeah, I
now
didn't
to
do
find
anything.
this.
Purple.
See if anybody knows, if they know who the 9 aura cost chaos card is for summons. Throw it up in the chat.
Oh my god, no.
Because I don't have a clue at the moment the name of the card.
Do you know what the art is?
That's why I'm hunting it. What?
Know what the art
I know, I don't even know the art.
Oh, jeez.
I
Gonna have
don't
to go
normally
grab
play.
another box.
I don't normally play chaos.
I don't either. There's the issue. Kenny, do you know?
No, I play Chaos in the form of Death's Companion.
I did get an epic.
Nice.
Hey, fine, Crouchy.
I got a longma.
Not the Death Eaters.
And don't forget the wing delay bug.
Oh, we got 2 packs left. And then we're gonna have to go through those entire stacks again to see if we can find it.
Yeah, see
'Cause
if
it
we
is- they're all
accidentally
common.
pulled it.
They're all common. I got another prowling. How did we not get it? Oh, I got a foil.
Ooh, a
Oh,
one.
we got a foil. The rider. There's the satyr. Blow away.
What's
That's
it?
my foil.
Oh.
I got the quake hoof again. Firehound. There it is.
Oh my god,
Boom.
we pulled at the
We
same
both pulled it.
time!
Yay!
Yay! And we've already pulled them.
Yeah.
I think I pulled them like 3 times.
Right? So that's the 5th one, right? So yeah, keep your eye out on these summons as well, right? They're really good, really effective. As I said, it all depends on the style of what you're building, whether it's draft or in your constructed format, right? So, what? You only got the one foil?
No.
What are you looking for? Oh, there it is. Oh, you want to replace
the
the
actual
token. There's the
one,
actual
yeah.
one. Okay. So you did pull it.
I was gonna say, I literally
Yeah, got our
just
Sparta
like
cards all
pulled
over the
it.
place.
Yeah. Well, it happens. It's Genesis Street.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you
Right?
expect? I love how no one put it up. No one helped us.
Nobody helped us. Sad. Of our introversion. Let's see what we got in this thing.
Ooh, white pepper.
You want to guess? Who's the champion?
Kato.
You say Kato? Don't we get 2?
Sarah.
Yeah, you get two. I think it's 2 champions and a box top.
I'm gonna guess Satyr.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
I'm
the
saying
same
Kato.
I already seen it. Yeah, we got Satyr.
Here.
And
Oh,
Essa.
Essa!
And a
I
Lava
said
Rider. So
Sarah.
it is 2. Yeah, you get 2 champions. It's been a while,
And a stack of cards.
right? These are box toppers.
He's not looking.
Spaz.
Spaz!
But anyway.
Hello!
you want to throw your stuff in there. So anyway, yeah. So amazing.
Just imagine if these turned into mimics.
What?
Just imagine if these turned into mimics. and
Amazing
just,
card.
Eat you. That'd be kind
So
of weird.
even talking with my good buddy JC,
JC!
he was the one that really actually gave me the insight on the away and how effective it can be. I think we might have mentioned it before in the past as well. So look at that, we're out of vortex. Out of vortex.
Perfect.
We left the upside down world. So there you have it. So yeah, drafting so much fun. I love it. Participating. There's a couple of ideas if you want to draft Phage, Phage. Look for those specific cards that we had talked about, and yeah, like to see some interesting builds based on away. If you're watching, you can always reach out to me, send me an email. I'd like to hear your thoughts about away. If you've had any experiences on using this card and how well it worked for you as well. So you can always reach out to me at stevethegamer@hotmail.com. And we'd love to hear from you and have a chat with you about anything related to Genesis right now that Genesis is kind of dead. We're still not fully 100%. What?
No, dead.
Well, it's no, you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
The haunted castle's gone, but
I love that everything's just sideways. The picture's sideways, so we're up front. The thing's on an angle. The camera's on an angle, and that's why the thing is lopsided.
a little
I think
bit.
it looks cool with it like that.
It does actually.
Because it cuts the corners off.
Yeah, a little bit. It does look really good. But anyway, yeah, just you want to reach out to me and chat some Genesis, you're more than welcome to. My email on top there.
I'm on Instagram. I almost forgot the butter.
Yeah, for sure. We're trying to keep Genesis alive, as we said last week as well. We'll still be running Genesis on Saturdays. If you're interested in coming out and playing, we're still going to be trying to organize some tournaments as well, just to keep it going. So we're looking at building new things and experimenting with some stuff that we haven't really seen yet from what we have, and trying what.
No, then trying to.
What we have. I know I hacked on that. Is that what you're laughing at? I know I can't talk. Well, you had me practicing songs this morning, and
Oh my God! Yeah. No,
I gotta train my voice again. Too.
Kenny was just slowly erasing your email from the screen, and it was just.
So yeah, we're gonna be back on next Thursday. If you guys want to hear anything specific, you want us to explore anything as far as topics, be sure to reach out to us as well. Leave a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Our 500 subscribers to get a sealed beta box is still on the table. We're still going to run that. If we hit the 500 subscribers, we're going to still talk about Genesis continuing forward. So on behalf of One Side of the Coin, I'm your host, Steve the Gamer. With me as always,
Mack-Attack.
and we will see you next week on One Side of the Coin. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.